that phrase. And it could be bowing, it could be something else. My mind is on higher things, and I think the members should not transgress the laws of debate in a way that I should think of lesser things in Lees-Galloway. Point of order, Jackie Dean.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think for a party that prides itself on its inclusiveness, I really think that a phrase like that is offensive and unparliamentary. I have taken offence by it.
I've ruled on it in Lees-Galloway.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I will simply come to the end of
point of
my...
order, Jackie Dean.
Yes, the problem I have, Mr. Chairman, is that I found that phrase offensive, and I have taken offence by it.
Well, I have ruled on it, and I have listened very carefully to the debate all night, and it's whether or not an offence has been created. And I'd have to say the member is probably skirting around an area where there could be interpretation, but he hasn't crossed that line in Lees-Galloway.
Point of order.
No, I've ruled on it.
Oh, well, point of order,
Is this
Mr.
a
Chairman.
separate point of order?
Mr. Chairman, point of order.
Is this a separate point of order? Because I have ruled on that matter.
Well, Mr. Chairman, I have taken offence.
No, and I have ruled that there is no offence in Lees-Galloway.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman.
I'm not sure this will be helpful, but I'll hear the point of order.
Well, I'm actually speechless. You know, I don't think I've ever heard such blatant prejudice from the chair before.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologise.
Mr. Chairman, I think the tradition in this House is that if a member is offended, if a member takes offence, you have to rule on it. And just saying that you're not offended is not. I think the chair can say this is not an offensive comment, but I think the way you put that member down was a bit unfair.
Sorry, I didn't mean to, but there is a ruling, and I think it's about Speaker's Ruling 53, which the test is whether the House itself is offended. That, in essence, is what the Speaker's Ruling says. Is the clerk assistant? Where are we? No, that wasn't the one I was thinking of. But anyway, because you see, someone could say, for example, that someone's cat is overweight and someone could take offence at it. So the test is really whether the House itself is affronted. And that's what the Speaker's Ruling says. And I'm sorry if people have got offended by the way I put it down, but I have ruled that the member is skirting close. I've warned him not to cross it. In Lees-Galloway, you've got 20 seconds.
And I have no intention of crossing the line or crossing you, Mr. Chair. I have no intention of doing that whatsoever. Just in summary, test event, again, as I said, was something which I was appreciative of the clarification contained in the bill, which is, of course, an event, whether or not it's a sporting event, is not organised as part of the tournament, but which is an approval or a declaration may be sought under the section to enable the testing of a particular activity or facility.
Right, I will take the member, but I just want to quote the members, 55-7, there have been additions and things move chronologically back, and it's whether or not a word will bring disorder as well as an affront to the House, and that's David Cunliffe.
Mr. Chairman, if I can begin my remarks on the